Sir, you are on mute, sir. Mute, sir.
Okay, welcome you all. So today is the last day of our workshop, and I would like to invite Harsh Nagaraju. He's the core team member, and even though you have not learned everything in the Brahmi, but he is playing with Brahmi. He has an idea with fun with Brahmi. So I request Harsh Nagaraju ji to present his presentation, give a small talk, a brief talk in 10 minutes. Then we have a regular class. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible. So
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So I hope you've had a very wonderful time with Professor Anirban Das, whose enthusiastic and engaging way of teaching inspires us all. So I have been his student too in one of the workshops many years ago. And as an artist and as an illustrator who has worked on many projects, I came up with a creative idea to understand the evolution of script. And at Siddham, I developed a small project called Fun with Brahmi, which you're going to see now. It is an idea where we create visual mnemonics based on shapes and sounds for the letters in Ashokan Brahmi, and we contrast it with what is readily available today or easily recognizable Devanagari script. And we try to understand how from an ancient primitive script, we have a contemporary script like Devanagari. So this helps us bridge the gap in terms of evolution, from maybe 2000, 2500 years across. And we can also learn how scripts evolve and transform throughout human history. So if you really examine the evolution of our writing style, we started with hieroglyphs in the Egyptian, inscriptions and Rosetta Stone, and today we are come a full circle. We have the same emojis and emoticons on our smartphones and tablets. So it is very interesting because as time progresses, the tools and the symbols used for writing and communicating changes. And to understand that in a very creative way, I started this project, and I am sharing this little screen. So I hope you all can see. Please reply in affirmative once you see this screen. Is it okay? Is my screen visible to you now? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So as a published children's illustrator and a cartoonist and designer, I usually doodle a lot and play around with ideas. So here, using visuals as mnemonics, I have tried to create impressions or fun moments through cartoons that will help us remember. So here you can see the K letter in Brahmi script. It looks like some kind of a pole. So you can see that somebody is standing under it and reading. So if you were to remember this, you can easily recognize, with the sound, okay, this is K. Okay, and then moving on to the next slide. I don't know how this works. I think every time I'll have to share the screen, I think. Okay, can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the this thing letter of the Brahmi alphabet here now?
That is the same slide.
Sir, we are only seeing the curve.
You're only seeing the K. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so you have a visual thing and there's a mnemonic, so you have this sheep which make the sound ba. Yeah, so and likewise what we used in our what do you say, poster. Can you see this, the poster?
Yes, sir.
Kindly mute your microphone. Somebody is having a conversation. Please. Hello. I think some. Hello. Somebody in Tamil Nadu. Somebody in Tamil Nadu is having a conversation. Can you please mute? I think, yeah. Okay, fine. So, can you see this screen currently what I'm sharing?
Yes,
So
sir.
you can see the Ma in Brahmi and Va. So you have these two women from the Ashokan time, Mauryan women. So you can see the Ma and Va. So it is like jewelry. Ma becomes a necklace and Va becomes a eardrop. Right? Okay. And similarly, we have another interesting. Are you able to see this now?
No, sir. We can only see mer and ver.
Can you see the new screen now?
Yeah.
So
So what is this? Is it easy to
Ka.
recognize for you? Ka, right? Yeah, wonderful. So like this, using a bunch of illustrations and ideas, we created a calendar. Okay, so this is the Siddham calendar that we created for the year 2022. So there are copies of it in Sarnath. So if any one of you is coming through Varanasi or Sarnath, maybe you can pick it up in person. Are you able to see the calendar now?
yes, sir.
You.
So hello.
Post by post.
By post, we will see how it can be worked out. But I mean, if any one of you is close to Varanasi or Sarnath, it can be easily arranged. But mailing across India, and it's also a little. We'll see what can be done. Okay, this is another interesting thing. This is the last slide. Then I'll share with some of the projects that we are working on. So you can see Ja here. Yeah, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Can you recognize the letters in the Brahmi alphabet? What is the lady? What is the lady looking at, and what is the gent looking at?
Ja and
Looking at gents.
Ja and
Da.
right. Okay. So I hope you like this fun approach, to Brahmi. So this entire project that we are working on is called Fun with Brahmi, and it's under development. And apart from this, we have a couple of other interesting projects that I would like to share with you. And one is Fun with Brahmi, and the other one is this particular project, which is illustrated Dhammapada. So we all know that Dhammapada is a classical text of Buddha's teaching, and it has very interesting suttas and anecdotes. So here is a project we are working on. We are translating Dhammapada into Brahmi. So it is originally in the Pali language. So the script we are, using Brahmi. Then there is a Devanagari transliteration, and there is a meaning translation into English. So this is a project we are working on, and we are adapting the styles from the stupas of Sanchi and Bharhut. So this is one of the projects that's going to take a lot of time. It's going to be a long project, and we are currently looking for some collaborators. Apart from this Fun with Brahmi and illustrated Dhammapada, we have another interesting project. We want to work on a critical edition of Ashokan inscription, because I think Anirban sir would have told you already that Ashokan inscriptions have a lot of variations, both in terms of the font and the inscription, and the usage of certain articles and certain words. So there has been no comprehensive study on it, and we would like to develop a critical edition which takes into account all the Ashokan inscriptions that are available to us today. So we want it to be an authoritative work. And apart from this, one more project of ours is about developing a font, a Brahmi font with a digital this thing, like an app and a font with a digital keyboard, where you can have different versions of the font. So when you're trying to type something, it'll ask you whether you want in the short format or in the long format. So this requires some kind of a technical this thing, and we would like to develop using the inscriptions itself so that the look of the font can be as close and as authentic to the inscription style. So far, I think there is one font which works, but that has been constructed geometrically. So it doesn't give you the authentic feel. And also as a designer, I feel that fonts need to be evolved and developed with the original source material rather than simplification of it. So it can be stylized, but I think it would be more authentic if you are able to understand the process in which the script was created. So these are the 4 projects. One is an illustrated Dhammapada, the other one is a development of a font, then the critical work on Ashokan inscriptions, and fun with Brahmi. So at the moment, Siddham is looking for collaborators who can, help us develop this project and take it forward. So we would welcome institutional collaborators or people who would like to produce or financially support us. And I think any kind of association and collaboration or this thing is welcome. So with this small request and I request Dr. Anirban sir to take over and continue the class. I am very happy.
Question, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, I am a calligrapher. I do calligraphy.
Wonderful,
I do
wonderful.
Devanagari also. So, sir, if I want to do the calligraphy of Brahmi script,
Wonderful.
can you please suggest me what would be the angle of the script then?
What would be the angle of the script?
As Devanagari is written in -45 degree, the angle of Brahmi script is -45. So, sir, Brahmi angle would be?
I think as such, there is no, see, I think in terms of calligraphy, the tools that you have used, they define the angle of incidence or inclination on which you do the strokes and all that. And lot of Devanagari, this thing has been stylized over the years. So with Brahmi, a lot of it has happened only in the form of inscription. So I can say that it will be mostly a vertical form of thing. It's like a 90-degree thing because most of it is carved, rather than, and it's also done on surfaces either vertically, like a pillar or something, or a tablet. So both ways, the carving angle incidence would be vertical only. It cannot be of any, special this thing. And Devanagari, I think, has been done with a lot of brushes and, tools like calligraphy tools. So it has evolved over time. So I hope this answers your question. And
Thank you.
Thank you. I would like Dr. Anirban Das to take over from here. And if any of you is interested in collaborating in any one of our projects, your suggestions and your letter of interest is welcome at the Siddham contact. So I hope you enjoyed this wonderful week-long workshop with world-renowned Professor Dr. Anirban Das, who is a Brahmi expert and paleographer. So we look forward to having more of this interactive workshops, and we look forward to your active participation. Thank you so much. On behalf of Siddham, I'd like to thank you all, and I'd like to congratulate Dr. Anirban Das. Thank you, sir.
It was very interesting.
Thank you for organizing this.
Interesting. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome you back. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. So Today we are having only 39 participants. So I think yesterday there were more than 50. So I was extremely sorry. I could not send you as I promised. Sent you an inscription. Actually, I forgot because in our university there is some protest. So most of the time, as a head of the department, I have engaged my time with this protest work. So I could forget. But anyway, today I will send you. Just now we will work on it, and maybe we'll have a one extra class tomorrow or Monday. Monday will be better because then you can practice something. Even though I was thinking to end this class today, but thinking that I have not sent this inscription, and because it was my mistake, so I would like to have a extra class on Monday. Even though you joined 5 or 10 or whatever, but I will complete it from my heart. Okay, so now I'm going to. The time will be the same. The time will be the same, and so link will be the same. Everything will be same, and I request Dr. Barik to arrange everything and have this class on Monday, 7 to 8 p.m. So now I would like to share one inscription with you and some conjuncts also. Today we will practice some conjuncts. So I can just have this inscription. Just 1 minute. Yes. So I can just share it. You can. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So I'm giving you 5 minutes or 7 minutes. Just you try to recognize at least 1 or 2 lines, at least 1 line, and then I'll get back to you. Please, it is on the screen. Maybe I can make bigger size if you like. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you just see the first line, first 2 lines, first line. So I'll get back to you.
First one is G. E.
So I request all the other participants, please mute. Please mute. Okay, so are you able to see now everything clearly?
Sir.
Okay, so are you able to recognize couple of
Yes.
letters?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
definitely, sir.
Okay.
But first one is E, I think. Yeah.
Iyam
With
Dhammaliti.
long. EM. E also. EM. Okay.
Okay.
EM. Dhamma.
So purpose of this workshop is to recognize or transcribe a couple of inscriptions. So today we will try to transcribe the inscription and also try to note down the conjuncts, because there are two different type of ways to learn the conjuncts. You can learn the conjuncts, and then you can read the inscription. But I'm thinking we will read the inscription, go through the inscription, and simultaneously you can note down some conjuncts which is available in a particular inscription. And this inscription is a Girnar inscription. This is the first inscription from the Girnar, that is the place in Gujarat. Okay, so there are 14 inscriptions are available in the Girnar. So this is the first inscription, Edict 1. So I will read at least 2-3 words like yesterday for you, and then you will go through it one by one. And the procedure of learning these inscriptions, as I explained to you yesterday, first actually we have to copy the inscription as it is, because this is the way you will be able to recognize the letters. And while you transcribe them, just copy and then transcribe. When you transcribe them, then you have to use your skill, language skill and grammar skill, so that you can have the proper meaning of that inscription. So now actually we are doing just the transcription, okay, not copying, because copying you have to do in your notebook or whatever device you can use. So now I'm going through this inscription, EM. Look at here, there are 3 dots. So whenever I'm going to ask you to read or transcribe, you have to tell me in a very detailed manner. Each and every component, you have to tell me. If there is a extra dot, so whatever you see, because this is the way to learn the inscription in a very limited time. Because only we have spent a couple of hours, maybe 6 days, 6 hours, or maximum 7 hours. So here, 3 dots, 1 dot in the left, 2 dots, perpendicular dots. So E. And a year, you have to explain, okay, there is a anuswar, but it is, there is a scratches. Yam. Then a tha, and then there is a anuswar. See here, I request all the participants, please mute. I will give you the chance to all the participants to speak. Okay, so please just wait. Look at here. In Yam, you can see there are 3 dots. And dha and anuswara, the dots is the same. But in the case of ear, the dot is not clear here. There is a scratch on the stone. So yam, dha, anuswara, dham, ma. And look at here, la and li. See here how this akara and ikara, they join together. Here you can see the E, because I is a horizontal line, E is a horizontal with vertical. So दोनों कैसे मिल गया है? Look at here. E, dham, li, and the pa. Look at here, pa. And the long E. This is very important. Long E. You see, fast E, and then there is another stroke. Long E. So dham, lipi. So lipi, actually lipi is short E, but here in the inscription you can find long E and sometimes also short E, and instead of lipi there will be libi. So this Nagaraju he was talking, because we are talking about the linguistical study. So one can say, okay, why is it long, why is short? Anyway, so now I can ask some of the participants to go through at least 2-3 words from each line. So I can start with Tusita Goswami. Are you there, Tusita? Okay. Tusita, are you there? Okay. Yes. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Sir. Sir, after P means P with with long E, then D they, D with A and Anushwara, then ba with long A, then
You see, one thing
Huh?
actually we have to be very clear. On the stone, there will be so many dots, and all the dots are not Anuswara.
oh, okay,
That's
okay,
why
sir.
while we are reading, we have to be very careful. That I told you. So please, it is only they.
Okay, okay, sir.
Uh,
Then ba with long long A.
It is
Then
not ba, it is a wa.
wa. Then N. This na, and this Anuswara.
Yes.
Anuswara.
So
Yes,
what is the word?
Anuswara.
What is the word?
That means Devanang.
Then
Sir,
yes.
Yan Dhammari Pi Devanang. I couldn't recognize the next word. What is the next word?
This word you are talking about. This word.
Yes, that one.
Yes. Try to. No, actually, you don't tell. You just, who is going to explain? Please explain. You have to explain each and every stroke.
Okay. This is the
Pa.
pa.
Yes. And then.
But I don't understand how it is conjugated.
Raw.
Ra is there and ikar is there. See the conjugation, the combination of pa on the bottom and the top of pa. You can see there is a curved line here. Okay, that is the ra, and then on the top that is the e, because both a and e has joined like this. So pre. Okay. Okay. So now this line is clear. Okay. So can we have the second line? Who is going to do? And I ask, please. Okay. Who is going to do this?
Sir, I can.
Yes.
B.
Okay. Only one person can do, please. And other persons, please mute from your side so that we can have a proper understanding. So please continue.
Yes, sir. Sir, second one. Pa.
Not second one. Second line. No. Second
Yes,
line.
Sir.
First.
Second line में first अक्षर pa yam.
No. So actually we will should not. Yes. You see, it is pa and there is a curve. That is the ra, and there is a e. Pre.
Okay. Yes, sir. Pre. Ya. Anuswara is there, no?
No. If actually Anuswar should be a very prominent dot. Okay. So don't get confused with all the dots because these are the scratches on the stone.
Okay.
So I request, please, Priya the.
C.
So with E, yes.
C na.
Priya the C na. Very good.
Yes.
Next.
Priya the C na. After that वो कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है सर. रा है उसके ऊपर.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
May I, sir?
Okay.
May I, sir?
Please,
May I,
please.
Ekta Verma? This one is Ra.
You see, you have to explain. This zigzag one is Ra, and the top there is the stroke. Ra.
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 D. This one is Bho.
No.
Ha.
Cha, cha,
Oh,
cha, ja, ja,
Yo.
iya. It is a nasal letter.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, sir. Yo. Rayo.
Rayo or raya, because ya having the hook. So maybe raya.
Yes.
Akar is there. Raya.
सर 2 लाइन है सर, एक लाइन ऊपर में लेफ्ट साइड में भी
No,
है, एक राइट
actually, you
साइड में
see,
है.
in the ya, actually, cha, cha, ja, ja, iya, already we have a hook style on the top to the left.
ओके
So raya.
राया. ओके सर, राया. ए कार.
No, it is a law. Law with a.
ल ए. यस सर. ले
Le.
ले. नेक्स्ट इज ख विथ आ. ले खा. ले खा. दिस वन इज पी सर. पी. पी. नेक्स्ट इज क्लियर नॉट बट त शायद. त
and a.
त में आ. ता.
Okay. Thank you.
लेखा पिता.
Okay, thank you. Now I would like to call Venerable Dr. Tenzin Dadon, DBCM. Are you there, Venerable?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Please, yes, please continue from here.
Okay. Okay. After the priya, yeah? After the pita. Pita.
Yes.
Okay. This is E. Long E, sir, with the 4 dots. E. This is long E. And then this is the.
Where is long E?
This one is the like 4 dot.
No, I think it is short E. This dot is not counted here.
Okay,
it is 1 dot
only.
Like the E in the beginning.
Okay, sir. Okay, E, just the short E.
Yeah.
E, and then the. THA, the, and the na. Dana. And then after that is ka with the E. Short E.
And then this is the dot. Kim.
Yeah.
Kim.
Kim. So
Actually, it is very important to know. See here. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
See here, ka is there.
Yes.
And then ikara, that is the anuswara. See the position of the anuswara. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So who is the next? Maybe cow. K-O-W. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Please continue from here.
This
Third line.
This is ch, but the top there is E, right? So D. D.
The word will be kimchi. See here, we have to continue
Kimchi.
the word.
Oh,
kimchi,
okay.
because a cow is kimchi. Kimchi.
Kimchi, yeah. Okay. And this is J.
Okay.
With the long I. G.
Long E. Okay, long I. Okay, G. Very good.
G. G. Okay. G. And this is what? What? Is there a dot there? No.
Yes, there is a dot. G1.
G1, okay.
G1.
Dot. Okay, G1. And this is R. And then this is R. Is it R?
It is Ra. Very good. Yes, Ra. R.
R. Okay. R, ba. And then there's a line there, ba. Ba.
No, you see, this is ba, and here also ikara, because A and E is joined. So B. R, B.
Oh, okay. So B. Oh, it's a B. All right. R, B.
Yes.
And then you have this one is pa, right? Pa,
yes.
With a long, with a on top of that you have a horizontal line, so it's pa, but you have another one G.
Yes, you see, there will be the question. It is a ga, or it is a long u, or it is a ta. there is a 3 possibility. Ga, I am okay. One
Looks
possibility.
like ga, right?
No, it is actually it is ta. If you see the ta, 2 frogs. The ta.
Oh, it says here. Okay, it's 2.
No, there is a possibility of ga. That's why I told you in the very beginning, my dear all participants, if there is a doubt, there is a confusion, there is an ambiguity, the combination of the consonants or individual letters. So we have to be very careful about reading because we need the proper word.
Can it be
Meaningful word.
two vertical line as bu?
No, it is no. Actually, it is not bhu. No, it is ara bhit bhipta.
Arabita.
Huh.
Okay.
And it is a very interesting say. You see here the conjuncts should be ara bhitpa. Ta should be on the top and pa should come under the top. But it is the reverse order. It is written in a very different order. Okay. Thank you. C. Raman, are you there? Dr. Thanu Bhiji.
Yes, sir, namaste.
Yes.
Sir, this one is Ra.
Because your voice is not clear, maybe. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, Elizabeth, are you there?
Hello, sir. Sir.
Now it is okay. Now it's clear. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, please go ahead.
first one is Ra.
Huh?
Or top one is Ra and Pa. Pra.
Huh?
Pra.
Who can read this? Then yes, jaw, definitely. After pra, there is a jaw with long o. Praju.
Ja, ju, ja with u.
Praju. Praju. Then
ha, he, ha. This one, ha with Durga.
Prachuhi. Okay, thank you, Viji. I just want to read now. Pra, you see, look at here. Pa with ra and jaw with long u. Prachuhi tabya. Look at here. It is the okay, thank you, Viji. Please mute from your side. Can you hear me, Dr. Viji? Please stop. So look at here, pra and jaw with long u, prajuhi, ha with ikara with e, ta and bya. See here, the wa should be on the top, ya should on the bottom. But how they have written the combination of ya and wa? Actually, it is a peculiar style of the scribe in the Asokan period. It should be prajuhi tabya.
Is there visarga, sir, anuswar?
No. There is no Prajvit Abhyam. There is no Visarga. Visarga is not used in the Pali. Okay. So there is no chance of Visarga. No. Okay, thank you. Anuswara. Okay. Okay, thank you. Now I can see Lu Mu Ling. Are you there? Lu.
Yeah, which line is it?
Yes, yeah, I am just pointing out. See here. Look at the cursor. Na.
Cha. Can this be sa?
Sa, correct. Yes, sa.
Sa and the ma.
Ma.
And this one I don't know whether it's the
it is ja. You see?
Ja with
a.
Ja, but it cannot make out with is it long? No,
long a.
Long a? Is it a long
yes.
a? Because there's a stroke up there, and then the ka.
No, it is actually na cha samaja.
Na, ja, sam, sam, ma, ja.
Ja. Yes.
Oh.
What is this?
Na, ja, sa, ka. Ka.
Ka. Then
Ka, and then the other one is ta.
ta. And the next one, actually, please see carefully and tell me the correct reading. Look at each part of the letter. Bottom,
Actually,
top, everything.
Yeah, and then there's a stroke here. Yeah, J-O.
Dear.
No.
Is it
It is actually it is a wa.
Near Y-O. What?
Huh.
There's a horizontal line on the left and right.
Then what will the
Yo. Is it yo?
Yo.
Huh? It's actually near, but can it be?
Yes, here.
This one, yo.
So the complete word. Katabyo.
Cha, ha, ta.
And here also, look at here. My dear participants, see the conjunct construction. It should be the combination of a wa and a ya with okara. But now it is changed.
Okay. Wa and a nya.
Yes.
Wa and a nya.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's at the bottom there. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes. No. Thank you. Yeah, Dr. Ekta Burma. Okay. Neha Chauhan. Okay, Rachel Wong. R-A-C-H-E-L. Wong. Are you there?
Yes, doctor, I'm here.
Please start from here.
This should be ba.
Yes. Perfect.
This is, I think, sa.
No. See, no. It is ha. Look at here. Ha. It is opposite of la. It is like pa, and there is a stroke to the out. Ba, hu, and hu. There is a stroke. Bahu.
Hu. Okay.
Bahu then after that.
Bahu ka.
Ka and this dot.
Kam.
So the word will be bahu kam.
Bahu kam.
Next.
Bahu kam. This one is, I think this is sa.
No, actually it is a pa.
Pa. Oh.
Bahu kam pi. Bahu kam pi. You see, E is on the top.
Oh, bahu kam pi. Okay. Bahu kam pi. This looks like.
It is a the. See here, it is a the. Okay.
Okay.
And the okara in the reverse order.
Okay, there's a ta.
Do on the top. Do. And your favorite saw, you are talking about always saw. This is the saw. See, looks like pa, but in the back side there is a stroke. So bahu kam pi dosam, and anuswara is there.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Sorry.
No. Good. Okay. Rev, you see.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yes. I have a dot, sir. Isliye, I want to clear this dot.
Okay, please tell me where. Which one?
ये दो सह है कि दो सम?
दो सम है. There is a single dot. See here.
दो सम एक दिख रहा है इसलिए मैंने कहा दो.
No. Actually, there will be many scratches. See, my participant, there will be many scratches on the stone. Sometimes it looks like the dot, but it is not there. So while we are reading, we have to be very careful. It is the clearly anuswara or not. See here, it is very clear that the with o and sa with anuswara. Dosam.
दो के पहले जो है सर वो पी है कि ही कहेंगे उसको?
नहीं, पी है. Actually, no. Actually, ये ही नहीं है. 1 minute. I have to see. 1 minute. What you said?
Confusion है सर.
रुके मैं देखता हूँ. Just wait.
Yes, sir.
We can take as he or P. Baukampi dosam. Both way possible grammatically. Bahukam hi dosam, bahukam pi dosam.
Dosham. जी.
Bahukam
क्योंकि
better we can, no, 1 minute. Better we can take bahukam hi dosam. Okay.
He dosham. Yes.
We can take he.
So,
Because if it is api, because the prakrit, bahukam hi dosam. Okay.
हाँ. इसलिए मुझे कंफ्यूजन हुआ सर, क्योंकि ये जो उसके पहली वाली लाइन में आपने बताया,
it is look like the same. Yes, you are correct.
हितव्यम, हितव्यम है ना यहाँ पे?
Yes, you are right. Yes.
तो मिलता जुलता है, मुझे लगा मेरे से गलती हो रही है.
नहीं, very good. Thank you. Rajnish Chauhan, are you there?
Thank you, sir.
হচ্ছে
Rajnish Chauhan. Rama Rai.
রমা, হাই রমা, তুই কোথায় গেলি? Oh God.
Okay. You see.
Yes, yes.
Are you there?
Yes. Sa ma ja
Okay.
samaj the next
Don't
one
repeat.
is,
I am just asking the person. He has to tell. I request all participants, don't repeat. Please continue.
I can't recognize the fourth one. Ma.
Okay.
The ma is there. The dirga ma and
no, actually, see, here it is very clear. Samaja, and ma. Look at here. I am telling all the syllables. The middle one is the ma, and the bottom is ha, and the top is e. Samajamhi.
Samajati.
Jamhi, because mi is a suffix. Samajamhi.
Samajatahi.
No, samajamhi. Samajamhi.
Samajamhi. Samajamhi. I see.
Because you can see. Yes. Then.
Yes. Actually, this is also he or.
No, this is pa. It is clear.
Pa. I see.
Pa.
Pa. Sa.
Pasa. Very good.
Pasa. Bha.
No, pasati. Because ta and there is a stroke. Pasati.
Ti. Pasati. Pasati. Devanang.
Okay, thank you. So I can ask 1 minute. Who else is there? Simantini Seth.
Sir, yes, sir.
Please.
Devanam.
Yes.
Devanam.
Devanam.
Then this is Ra. Ra with long E.
Actually, not long E. It is P.
P. Arch.
P-O.
P with Okar.
Then.
And this is her.
No. Pia. The same. You see, both the same.
Priyo. Priyo.
Not yo. Actually, Pio, Pia, the C.
Pia, the C. This is
then,
saw with.
Saw with E. What is this?
This is Ra.
With A.
Yeah.
Raja. So I would like to explain something here, my dear participants, and you have to follow the crusher I am doing here. Look at here. It is Raya. See here. In the same inscription, Raya means king and Raja also king. So one should be do the linguistical study. Why this both version is there? Raya and Raja. Okay. So in the same inscription, after 2-3 lines, the words have changed. So Raya, here Raja. And I was explaining you, if there is a jaw and then long A, you see there is a small dot here continuing a stroke from the middle. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Just wait. I can ask Ruan. R-U-W-A-N. Ruan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Please continue.
Then this is, so is there a city?
Yes, is on the top.
C, and is there a conjunct there?
It is a conjunct. It is a combination of 2 consonants, and the top there is E. Already you recognized. You have to now recognize the 2 consonants.
City.
Asti.
Asti. Okay. Asti. Then P.
Then what is this?
Pitu.
The bottom Pitu. Yes, Pitu.
Is that a triangle, sir? Is that A?
Yes, a triangle. Triangle. Yes.
Eka.
Eka.
Cha.
Cha. Very good.
Sir, I don't know whether there's an anuswara. There's a dot.
No. Sa, ma.
Ma. Ja.
And yes, Samaja. Very good. Samaja.
Sa.
Sa. Then.
Du.
Du.
Ma.
Ma.
Teng. Teng or te.
No. Mata.
Mata.
You see,
Okay.
Mata. Thank you. Rakesh Ramawat.
जी प्रणाम सर।
Yes, प्रणाम प्लीज।
मेरी जो नोटबुक और डायरी अभी साथ में नहीं, इसलिए मैं इतना सफलतापूर्वक इसका पठन नहीं कर पाऊंगा सर। तो इसलिए
कुछ तो पढ़िए, सफलतापूर्वक नहीं चाहिए मुझे, कुछ तो पढ़िए। Read at least one word, one letter at least. Recognize.
ये वा न नेक्स्ट सर
देवानम।
हाँ देवानम, हाँ अनुस्वार है, हाँ सर।
यस
देवानम। नेक्स्ट
प्लीज ट्राई टू recognize. Priya.
सति सत अस्ति न
What is this?
प्रिय स
पियदसी।
पियदसी, हाँ पियदसी।
Okay, thank you.
हाँ सर, धन्यवाद।
Okay, I can ask someone else. Susmita Ghosh Nandi. Soumita, sorry. Soumita, no? Soumita Ghosh Nandi. Are you there? Saraswati N. Are you there? Sabina Khatun. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Sabita Khatun.
Yes, sir.
Yes, can you continue from here?
Yes, sir. This is no.
with
yes.
okar.
Piyadasi, no. Okay.
No. Then this is ra with akar. Then and this is ya.
Actually, it may be yu or ya, rayu or raya. I'm not sure because both way there is small stroke. So it is maybe raya or rayu. Anyway, next continue.
Then this is pa with short u, and ra.
And then no ra, and then pura.
Pura.
Okay.
Pura.
Then
Ma. Then this is ha. With
pura.
la. Then this is na. Then se, sa with a. Then
Pura nase, maha nase, pura maha nase.
This is ma, but
actually here ma, ha and e, maha nasamhi. Ma, ha with e.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So I can have some other maybe Rupam Sarkar.
Excuse me, sir.
Are you there?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you repeat this line again, sir?
Okay.
Some confusion. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. This line, no?
Yes,
would
sir.
you like to
This
have
one.
this line from the beginning or this word only?
Yes, sir. No, sir. From beginning. Piya.
Piya sa.
Yes, sir.
Piya the
Yes,
piya sa, piya sa, piya the si. No.
Piya the si. No. Yes, sir.
फिर राया or rayo.
Raya
Both
ya
is possible.
rayo. Yeah, both is possible. Yes.
And then pura.
Pura. Yes, sir.
Pa and this stroke pu and ra with a.
Pura.
Pura. Ma. Maha is clear. Na. Mahana.
Mahana.
And then sa.
Mahana. Yes, sir.
In sa.
Yes, sir. This one is
Sa.
sir.
The dental sa.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Sa with a.
Na?
Mahana se. Maha with s. Mahana se.
Yes.
And
बात
me.
क्या है सर this one?
Ma, actually there is a scratch here, but it is a ma with ha with e.
यही मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा था यहाँ पे. तो यहाँ पे क्या समझे सर?
Actually Mahanasami means in the kitchen. Mahanasa matlab fire. Mahanasami is a kitchen, in the kitchen. Because me, it is a locative singular suffix. Okay. Okay, now. Okay. Saraswati N, are you there? I request all the participants, please mute. If you are not speaking with me, so please mute. I am requesting you from yesterday again and again.
Yes. Yes.
Kartar Chandra Sharma ji.
Namaskar.
Are you there, sir?
Yes,
Are you there,
yes,
sir?
Namaskar.
Please start from here.
Yes, the with the a, they were.
Very good.
Deva. Na and Anuswar, Devanam.
Yes, very good.
Pa with the e. Next year. Pia. There are scratch. And next one. Sir.
No, it is the.
Yes. Sir.
The.
So only the.
One minute. Devanam Piya Sa 1 minute. Devanam Piyasa, okay. Piyadasi. Piyasa Piyadasino.
Piyadasino, Piyadasina.
Can you read these two words?
Next the.
No, it is Ra. Ra with A.
There are misprint and dots.
Okay,
are.
okay. See here, it is Ra and with
Yes.
A, Ra. And here, all my participants, look at here. It is Yo.
Nyo.
Cha, cha, ja, ja, ya, and O. So now sometimes Rayo, maybe sometimes Raja. So Rayo.
Rayo. And na u. Anu.
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 Anu. Yes.
The with the a.
No, E. Anudi. Anudi. Anudi Vasam.
Anudi. Vas and Anuswadevasam. Okay.
Okay. So thank you. And thank you. So there is one line remaining. So I will send you now some inscription, because when I'm telling, I have just 1 minute, I'm sending you. So there are 2 inscriptions I'll send you, so that you can have a inscriptions now. So that will be easy for you to understand. I am going to send you this inscription. Can you see this inscription now? 1 minute.
No.
It will come. It will come to you. Just wait. Maybe some slow network, but you will see because I'm going to send you this inscription. Just we saw, checked. This is Girnar 1 and also other inscription from Girnar, so that you can have the transcription. And on Monday, at the same time, that will be the last class, and we can have a chance to meet you all again. And so looking forward to see you on Monday. So I'm sending you the inscriptions now. 2 inscriptions I will send. Okay. Thank you.
So how old are these inscriptions?
This is the period of Asok period inscriptions.
300 BC, is it?
Thank
you very much.
Okay. If you have any question, you can ask to me. Okay. If you have a question, you can ask me. I can answer that questions if you have. Any question do you have?
Sir, I actually want to have a I think I raised the question on the WhatsApp group also. So I would like to know an instance of of an inscription where the long E is represented in 4 dots. I mean, if
yes. Actually, long E, I also did not find very clear from my point of view. I did not find actually in the Asokan inscriptions available in India. Long E, the form maybe it is a later period we can have, but Asokan inscription we don't have.
Okay. Because I mean, in Sri Lanka also, I think initially we get the 3 dots, and the 2 dots with the vertical in between is also there, but not the 4 dot version.
So I just share one inscription. Can you see the inscription?
Yes, sir.
And this will be a very clear inscription to all of you. And
Yes,
just after the class, I'm sending you. So that 2 inscription I'll send you, so that you have a chance to read and try to copy the inscription. Step 1. Step 2, try to transcribe the inscription, and then we will read it. Okay?
Sir, are these inscriptions available online also if we want to practice after these classes?
Online, actually, one has to check. I am having, if you need some inscriptions, I can send to you. I have no idea about the online. I have some good copies I have taken from the books, so that I can share with you. if you want. But
Another thing is the language is Pali here or Prakrit.
yes, better to say in the safe side Prakrit.
And it has quite a bit of similarity with Sanskrit. I mean, not exactly, but there are some words which you can.
No, I told you, no, in my first presentation, the Ashokan inscriptions mostly the 75% like Prakrit, 20% Pali, 5% Sanskrit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Any other question?
Yes, could you please send today's inscription also to the
Yes,
WhatsApp
yes.
group?
I will send you 2 inscriptions just after my talk. Just we complete the class, I will send you just now within the 5 minutes. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very
So
much.
see you on Monday, and then you have a Sunday tomorrow. You have time to practice, and Monday will be the last class. So I request all the participants, please come with your questions. Okay.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.